Letter B. It's time for another letter of the week. This is an A1 level lesson for my students, but anyone can use this to practice their listening skills. Last week we did the letter C, and if you missed it, you can go back and check that out. The idea is simple. I say the word, and then you write it down. I say the word again, and then you check your spelling. Easy. But you do need to know the pronunciation rules of English to understand what I'm saying, and we learn those in pronunciation lessons like the ones you find on my website. Okay, let's begin with our warm-up. We have 10 words, starting with the letter B: ball, black, book, big, blue, boat, box, boy, bread, bike. So let's listen to them again. Ball, black, book, big, blue, boat, box, boy, bread, bike. Okay, now take some time and try to write down as many as you can. Remember the rule about silent letters that we learned in the pronunciation lesson. Don't forget the letter B. Alright, now let's check our answers. Ball, black, book, big, blue, boat, box, ball, bread, bike. Perfect. Now we have 10 new words. You may know most of these already, but if not, don't worry. Just listen carefully. Baby, a very young child, a son or daughter who is 1 year old or less. He has a baby. She's got a beautiful baby. What's your baby's name? My baby's name is student's name. Do you have a baby? Baker, a person whose job is to mix and prepare flour and other ingredients and make bread and sweet things to eat. The baker makes delicious cakes every day. Who makes the bread in your house? My mum is the baker. Balance, a state in which the opposite forces or influences are equal. The tightrope walker lost his balance and fell. I try to keep a balance between work and pleasure. What do you need to keep a balance of? I need to keep a balance of studying and relaxing. Banana, a long curved fruit that is yellow when it is ripe and has a soft moist flesh that tastes sweet and is full of energy. My favorite fruit is banana. What's your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is apple. Bank, the land alongside a river, a lake, or a sea. The children played on the bank of the river. I sat on the bank and fed the ducks. A building in which money is kept and dealt with. I went to the bank to get some money. I put my money in the bank. Bar, a piece of metal that is long and usually thicker at one end than the other. The man used a bar to open the door. I lifted the bar and walked through the gate. Barber, a man whose job is to cut men's hair. I want to be a barber when I grow up. My dad goes to the barber once a month. Bear, not covered by anything, completely natural. The mountains are bare in winter. I saw a bare branch on the tree. Barn, a large building for storing hay and other materials, especially for farm animals. The barn was full of hay. We took the horse to the barn. Basic, forming a necessary general standard or base. Learning a language is basic to communicating. These are the basic rules of table tennis. Bathroom, a room with a bath or shower and a basin for washing, typically shared by several families in an apartment building or by people who work in an office. Excuse me, where is the bathroom? The bathroom is over there. Battle, a fight that takes place between two groups, especially armies. There was a battle between good and evil. The battle lasted for 3 hours. Beat, the land next to the sea, usually with sand and pebbles. I like playing on the beach. We went to the beach to relax. Bean, a small seed that is typically kidney-shaped and is used especially in cooking. My mum cooked beans for dinner. Can you cook beans? I can. Bear, an extremely heavy, strong animal with short legs, long claws and thick fur, typically found in Arctic regions. The polar bear lives in the Arctic. Be careful if you meet a bear in the forest. Beat, to defeat someone by hitting them repeatedly, often with a stick or other weapon. The boxer beat his opponent. Don't beat your brother, to regularly defeat or conquer someone or something. Liverpool beat Manchester United 2-0. Beauty, the qualities that make someone or something very pleasant to look at. Natural beauty is all around us. I think your garden is very beautiful. Bed, a piece of furniture for sleeping on, usually divided into two parts, a base and a head. I made my bed this morning. Where do you sleep? I sleep in a bed. Bee, an insect that collects pollen and makes honey. Bees live in a hive. Bees can sting. Beef, the meat from a cow or other large animal. Beef is a source of protein. My dad likes beefsteak. Before, at an earlier time, or earlier in the same time. Before you go, turn off the lights. I'll be there before you. Begin to start something. It's time to begin the lesson. When did you begin learning English? Bell, a hollow, usually cup-shaped object that makes a ringing sound when it is struck. The bell rang loudly. I hung up the bell and opened the door. Belt, a long, narrow strip of leather or other material that is worn around the waist, typically holding other clothing such as trousers in place. I bought a belt for my new jeans. Bend, to change the form of something by applying pressure. Please bend this pipe for me. I bent the wire into a circle. Best, of the highest quality or amount. This is the best hotel in the city. In my opinion, you are the best student. Bet, to gamble or wager. I bet you $10 you can't lift that weight. I bet you can't run faster than me. Bike, a two-wheeled vehicle that is moved by pedals and is driven by a person using a chain, typically with two small wheels and no engine. Do you ride a bike? I ride a bike every day after school. Bird, a warm-blooded egg-laying vertebrate that typically has feathers and wings and can fly. There are many kinds of birds in the world. Birds can sing beautifully. Birthday, the day on which a person was born. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? I'm 9 years old. Bit, a small piece or quantity of something. I took a bit of cake. Can you give me a bit of sugar, please? Bite, an action of one person or thing taking or seizing another, typically by using one's teeth. The dog took a bite of the bone. Be careful or the crocodile will bite you. Black, of the color black. I have a black cat. Black is my favorite color. Blank, serving no particular function or purpose. Empty, a blank stare, expressionless face, a blank sheet of paper. Blast, a sudden, loud, explosive noise. There was a blast, and the window broke. I love listening to music with a blast. Please pause the video here if you want to write down all the words. Otherwise, keep watching to see the rest of the words. Bleak, lacking warmth and friendliness. It was cold, bleak, and windy outside. The future looks bleak. Bleep, a meaningless word used to censor swear words on television or radio. Bleep, bleep, they didn't allow him to say the forbidden word. Bless, to make a prayer asking God for his favor or protection. I bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God bless you. Blind, unable to see, the blind man crossed the street. I'm not blind, but I need glasses. Block, a solid cube-shaped piece of wood or stone. We built a block tower. The road was blocked by a fallen tree. Blood, the red liquid that flows in the arteries, veins and capillaries of a human being or animal. Blood is vital for life. My nose is bleeding. Blow, to move air out of the mouth with force. The boy blew out the candles on his birthday cake. I blew my nose. Blue, of the color blue. The sky is blue today. Blue is my favorite color. Board, a flat surface that is used as a background for writing or drawing on or as a covering for something. The notice board was full of important information. We played checkers on the board.